The New York Jets, how the fallen have, fallen even further, really. Obviously, bringing in Aaron Rodgers a year ago, having that literal, first drive ACL injury, ending all hopes, the most hype we've seen in the NFL since, really Brady probably going to the Buccaneers, which we'll actually bring that up in a moment. And then he comes back the next year hey, okay, freak, injury, accident. This Jets team is still pretty damn good. There's no problems. We'll just run it again. We'll be fine. Unfortunately, even bringing all those Packers players in like Lazard and Cobb and even Devontae Adams, it wasn't enough. Rodgers wasn't great. He was okay. He's okay. We're not going to call him washed. He's definitely nowhere near as good as he was, for sure. You could start to see that decline in Green Bay, even with the MVP wins. They were not his normal MVP-type seasons. More generalized accuracy, scheming players open, those guys making plays, rather than Rodgers just delivering pinpoint throws. He could still do it, but it wasn't his normal, maybe the greatest thrower of all time type of Rodgers. Then, of course, now in the Jets, nowhere near that. It's just, he's good, he's not great. Can he pull off a Peyton Manning Broncos final year Super Bowl win? Absolutely. He's better than Peyton Manning was. Peyton Manning, that was one of the greatest carries of all time, that Denver defense. But as far as, with this Jets team, that offensive line really is not going to allow most quarterbacks to thrive. That offensive line, one of the worst in the league. Even though Madden here, they look good. Their individual players seem okay. It's just not a good line. Time to throw is terrible. Rush game, the run blocking. Breece Hall had nothing. There was nothing. Breece Hall was horrible last year when you really consider, what he is and what he should be. Garrett Wilson's going to be Garrett Wilson. He's a great receiver. Devontae Adams is great despite people clowning on him. I feel like you bring Justin Fields in here because the offensive line's not going to give your quarterback time to throw. You got a guy that's going to be running around a lot. He can run around. He can make those plays while running around. It's just his ceiling is so low. But he's a fun player to watch. So, I'm all for it. Be really funny, even as a Packers fan, be really funny if Fields somehow took this team to the playoffs. That would be insane. Rodgers' ego may not be able to survive that. But yeah, Rodgers was okay last year. Not the full blame for why they sucked, but he shoulders a little bit of it. I know the yards and touchdowns look good, but once again, that run game was so bad that it's like, well, yeah, there's no rushing touchdowns, barely any rushing yards. Of course the passing numbers are going to be decent. But then we look at the defensive side of the ball where people are starting to blame this side, which is like, you realize they were one of the worst time of possession teams in the league, right? The Jets, they could have been better on defense, but you lost Jermaine Johnson for the year. Will McDonald actually showed a lot of promise. One of the better, not better pass rushers, but he fits as a starter. That's all I'll say there. Quentin Williams, obviously, one of the league's best. Nadi, we'll see what happens there. He's always been he's almost like a bridge player, if you will. Not even almost, he is. Steffens, felt like he got overpaid, but you lose DJ Reed, and you're like, well, we got to do something. All right, I get it. I understand that. It should be a 4-3, by the way. We'll change that in a moment. Cisco, one of my favorite Madden safeties. We'll see what he can do for us. But, yeah, not too worried, ironically enough, about this defense in real life. Yet this is the side I'm going to be probably focusing a little bit more on in this rebuild, right? Because you look at the offense, quarterback at some point possibly, wide receiver, tight end, one lineman, whereas defense, I need 3 linebackers, maybe edge, because McDonald is 77 overall star, cornerback for sure, strong safety for sure. Of course, they also paid Sherwood, who, man, it's expensive for Madden, I'll tell you that much. That is all I'll say. But, yeah, it's a Jets team that it's not going to be the easiest team to rebuild, but there's definitely harder teams. I would put them in, the 20th slot maybe, so we'll see what happens there. Obviously, they drafted really well with Quentin and Sauce and Jermaine, and, McDonald's turning around a little bit. A lot of defensive first-round picks and whatnot, but, yeah, we'll see what we can do and see how Justin Fields plays. Obviously, we've that Colts rebuild went pretty well if you watched it yesterday, but we've been kind of struggling with rebuilds lately, so if the playbook for the Jets doesn't work out early, we're changing right away. I'm just going to call it how it is. We're going to go straight. Well, we'll try the Jets playbook for the first season, but after that, we might just go straight to the Bills as well. I know, a little rivalry matchup, but yeah, if you guys end up enjoying this video, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, appreciate continued support on the channel. Let me know what team you want to see next, as we're going to be headed potentially into the draft right away. This team has money, but most of the free agents that are halfway decent are signed up. They should be hopefully signed up here too. I don't know how many of these guys are actually signed in real life, but most of them should be. I extended the players that need to be extended. So if there's anyone that falls through the cracks, my bad. Also, Aaron Rodgers is apparently a Titan, which will have to boost his age up there. obviously for my save file, which I've been doing lately, dropping that age so then he doesn't retire the first year, because yes, there's a chance he retires in real life, but if the Steelers are truly interested, I don't know why he wouldn't. Why wouldn't you just give it one more time? Like, are you really okay with ending your career with how it did with the Jets? I don't know. Especially since he can get at least one more payday. If he plays like he did with the Jets, with the Steelers or the Vikings or whatever, I mean, he's not going to play the Vikings. Vikings seem like they're out. Or the Giants. I don't like that move. Yeah, then it's over. He's not getting payday. But at this point, with Fields getting 20 per over 2, he's got to be at least 25. Right, so anything, if he does it again, I don't think so, but one more time, I think he'll get it, because it's like, oh, the Jets, it's the Jets. Sorry, Jets fans, but it's the Jets, okay? We're far away from the glory days of Sanchez, all right? All right, we're in the draft at pick 7 overall. I've seen some good things happen in the past. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen to us, but I've seen Carter go far. I've seen Travis Hunter go all the way to like 9 or 10. Will Campbell, all the way to 18. I don't know who I'm going to take here. I'm kind of just taking best available. I'm thinking corner, tackle, maybe wide receiver, and then, of course, corner is probably the number 1. I already said corner twice, so, that's how important it is. Travis Hunter is your guy, right? That's the guy I'm looking at. There's some good corners, though, so it's like, if I don't get Travis at 7, which I probably won't, I forgot to change the lineup. Oh, it doesn't matter. The Giants take Abdul Carton. I mean, they don't really need edge, technically, but at least it's not Michael Williams. And there goes Will Campbell. Man, I've actually seen a proposed trade-up of Jets to Jaguars for Travis Hunter, and then Jaguars take Mason Graham anyways. I really don't want to lose Travis Hunter here. How much does it cost to get up from 7 to 5? Like, if you're the Jaguars, I'm trying to think of, what you need. You wouldn't hate a lineman. The Jets obviously would trade up for a lineman. The Raiders could use a billion different things. I mean, if I'm the Jaguars, I'm asking for probably a second-round pick here, and I don't think I'm coming close to a second-round pick. We have a late third, which I don't even know if that's actually accurate, but if they're willing to do this, I'm going to do it for Travis. Okay, fair enough. It's a costly trade, but I'm going to copy that trade. I don't even remember who it was, but I seen it a couple days ago, maybe it was. I don't even know. But there's a lot of good value here, but I'm going Travis Hunter. I'm trading up to 5. Travis Hunter's my guy. He doesn't look amazing here, but he's our guy. We're playing him at corner. I think, I don't know. We could use wide receiver as well. I don't know. I mean, this could be one of those things where a couple years down the line we find some corners. Travis Hunter plays wide receiver for us. That would be a pretty damn interesting rebuild. We're not trading up anymore, though, because we don't even have a third-round pick anymore, so I'm going straight to 7 anyways. Genty, I've been getting him consistently drafted in the top 10 to 15. Not lately, though, or in this one, but Warren's here at 7. Obviously, he's not going to be, so I'm not going to sign him or draft him, even though we kind of need tight end. But that is insane. And then Eman Worry, who I usually see in the late first. Eman Worry is a hard player to pass on. Thing is, I need O-line for sure. I mean, the Jets can't get away with not drafting a tackle. I just don't see it. I mean, I need a wide receiver. I need a linebacker. I need a lot of things. I'm really regretting that trade up. I'm going to be honest. Travis Hunter's him, but damn, dude, I really probably shouldn't have done that. Got a lot of, pretty much all the top players on the board, by the way, are my players. Who's this 1 to 2? Harmon? I mean, that would be a sick pick, too. I mean, we're not going to fill it all in 1 year, but man, Eman Worry. That is a tough player to pass on. Was Golden there? Oh, Golden's there. He should not be a 3 to 4 anyways. He's trending up first round, So, I mean, I could see him fall in late first, early second, sort of. I can make that argument here, I think. I definitely think I can. But should I? Oh, man, that's tough, dude. Because Golden really just won't be here at 7. But it's high enough to where it's like, okay, maybe. Maybe this is one of those years where the first time in NFL history a team just doesn't need a wide receiver. Maybe. Oh, man, I don't know. Eman Worry I could definitely see here. I'm doing it anyways. I don't care. I'm taking Matthew Golden. He's here. A lot of times you guys are like, I'm not aggressive enough. I should be taking more players that are there when, they're not supposed to be. This is one of those times. Matthew Golden at 7 in the second round. It's at least a high enough pick. It wasn't like I was sitting at 16 or 20. Fair enough. What do we have here, though? Do we have any tackles, any linemen at all? Dellinger, I mean, that's a 4.5. Man, not going safety until round 4 is diabolical, by the way. Do I take Billy Bowman? He's super raw, but he's fast as hell. Be a new player for us, too. Be very interesting. McCord. Could definitely use a tight end. Brenningstool would be my guy, probably. Turner. I mean, Turner we know is hidden, but I kind of want to go someone new. I want to go Billy Bowman. I'm going to go Billy Bowman. I'm going to start him at strong safety. 134 true, normal dev, 94 speed, 91 excel. Type of player I look for. Pick 9 in the 5th round. I mean, we're just selling on the O-line. What can I tell you? We're just going to find some random veteran. That's the Jets' way to do it. And we'll call it a day from there. And this feels like a reach. Not even like really projected anywhere near the 5th round. But 150 true talent. He's hidden dev. Oh, it's Brennan Swatt. I'm so stupid. I thought it was on. I was going to take him with pick 20. I'm so dumb. I thought it was lined up on Dillinger. I was going to go Dillinger. I was like, wait, he's hidden? No, we obviously knew Brennan Stool was hidden dev. Is Dillinger still there? And he goes one pick before us. Oh my God, I look like a moron now. God damn, I'm so stupid. Well, we got a hidden dev player. What do you want? I was like, damn, that lineman's fast. 83 speed? What a guy. And then we're going to go Kareem Reed. I've taken him a few times. We're actually going to start him in this one. We started him once before, and I think it actually worked out. I think we're going to start him here because we need a starter that's got potential. So I think he's like 66, 68 range. And we'll just keep taking players as they kind of come along here. Definitely could use some edge depth. Did not land a single lineman. That's easily the most unrealistic thing about this rebuild. It will be the most unrealistic thing the entire rebuild for sure. Not going O-line in this first class, but it's fine. It'll be fine. We'll also take Clark here, and then I don't know what we're going to do with the next pick. Getting some safety depth. Let's get ourselves some trade downs, maybe. Also, another funny thing. I don't know who it was. I'm hoping it wasn't like some established like analyst or something. Because at the end of the day, there's no human on this planet that has looked at tape from every single player like that's active at any given time. So you're gonna miss some things. But I seen something that was talking about how like they love the Josh Myers the Jets move, and they're surprised he didn't get paid more. Like, yes, it was a good contract. I don't hate it for that price. But Josh Myers is truly awful. Like, he's truly awful, I'm telling you right now. It is not a great move in any capacity. It's not a bad move, but it's not like that move was so elite. Oh my God, that's going to change the franchise. You know, it's okay. It's okay. And right now, of course, I am trying to trade this 6th round pick for literally anyone at all. Cardinals give me 6th and a 7th next year for that 6th round pick. We've drafted enough players. Try to get Trevor Penning, who's, I mean, not great himself, but at least he's better than what we've got. Didn't happen. I don't know. I like the draft we had. I really do. I just couldn't find a way to get a tackle. You know, maybe that pick 92 would have been a tackle, which even then that's late. Travis Hunter, for now, a cornerback. I imagine we'll keep him at corner, though, so that'll be where we play him. I imagine, as well, he is a superstar at least. I mean, just for what he is, he probably should be an X Factor, but, you know, sure, I guess. Superstar corner, if you want to call him just one position. Matthew Golden, obviously looking great. You could argue faster, better route running than that. But yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at the dev. I might jump his overall a little bit here, or speed anyways. I think he should probably be 97. I think 97. Maybe, yeah, let's just do one of these. That's fine. 96, 95. That's fine. Nah, I don't hate their speed rating in general. Billy Bowman, 69 overall, hoping for a dev up. Very raw, but super fast. Super fast, banking on that speed. It's a 4th round pick, relax. You know, Brennan Stool had him as a backup in that Colts rebuild. This time, going to be a starter. Accidentally chose him, to be fair, but I still like it. I still like the pick. Maybe he would have been gone. Maybe that was actually a saving grace, because Dellinger, let's be honest, we'd replace him next season anyways. Reed, very good man in our zone and block shed. And then, of course, we've seen Clark before, but maybe you haven't seen a rebuild before. So, Elijah Clark, rebuild from me, of course. He's okay. He's okay. Who did the Jaguars take at 7, by the way? I can't even remember. Was it Graham? They did get Graham anyway, so, I mean, it's clutch. They usually take Graham at 5 regardless, but can't trust the Raiders. Can't trust them or the Raiders. I've seen the Jaguars take Hunter as well, but yeah, I mean, I suppose we would have been fine with Walker, Graham, Will Johnson, Morrison maybe at corner there anyways, but I think the draft was good outside of getting a tackle, which we'll try to find somebody. There's got to be some straggler around here, or we'll find a trade. All right, the year 1 roster, we got DJ Humphries from free agency. It's in Madden, once again. A really solid-looking line, actually. There's 3 guys here that you don't need to replace. Simpson might even be a part of them, and then, you know, the right tackle. Tight end, brand new. Wide receiver 2 number is brand new. Justin Fields, obviously new for real life. And then defensively, didn't do a whole lot here, but we got Reed at outside linebacker, Bowman at strong safety, Hunter at corner. I guess that's something. Steffens, a little bit better in 2023 than 2024. Didn't really feel super confident with him going forward. As Travis Hunter, I'm hoping just guns it right out the gate. Also, maybe you were confused by the coach being Doug Peterson. I had to change draft picks and all that before I started this thing, and when I went back, I just assumed that Aaron Glenn would still be the coach, but no, he's gone, so yeah, my bad, but it is what it is. Well, free engagement bait comments. Some people commenting, why is it Doug Peterson? Free engagement bait, Lego. Nah, I don't really care about that. It's just, yeah, it's just incidental. All right, $121 million. Obviously, Breece Hall we're paying. That's no questions asked. That's a great contract for us. He's here for the whole rebuild. AVT, another guy we got to pay. Right, this offensive line is not the best, but he is one of the guys that at least is very good. Cisco was a 1-year deal. I mean, I'm going to pay him a 4-year if I can. I'm not a huge fan of some of these red interests, but should be able to pay most of them. $92 million left. Jermaine Johnson, how is he playing? Because he is 26, not guaranteed to lock him in. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm going to change to the Bills scheme, see if that does anything for us. Quincy Williams, maybe he is doing enough to get to superstar. If he does, I'd be fine with a 1-year. But nothing more than that, I don't think. He's 29 years old, so yeah, I don't know about that. Real life, probably, but in game, I don't know. He's playing pretty well, I think. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell off ball, but looks good to me. I mean, it looks like he's going to succeed the previous years. No, he actually took it. The previous year's tackle numbers, which is good. But yeah, we'll change the Buffalo defense, and I think I'm easily willing to give that. But if he plays well enough, I'm willing to do like a 3 or 4. So that's where I'm at. All right, Jets team. I mean, is up and down. Really down at the end, though, I will admit. We ended up going with the Colts scheme. That Colts rebuild's kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Get some rushing numbers in there for Fields as well. It was just like no matter what scheme we really ran, we kind of struggled. It was at this point I was like, okay, I might be already willing to change up, and I changed up. It didn't really change much. It was about the exact same season we would have had with that Jets scheme. But let's take a look at the numbers, I guess. See if we had anything. The Rams, Devontae Adams, number 1. Fields, 34-21, 3,800 yards. I mean, I like this Colts scheme a little bit now, especially for the faster quarterbacks. I think this might be the go-to playbook when you have a mobile quarterback, right? Not the greatest rushing numbers, but as far as quarterbacks go, that's probably... We'll take a look at our team, then I'll look at the QB numbers. It's got to be in the top 5, I would imagine. Golden, great year. Brunning still pretty good, helps the tight ends as well. We'll say you're kind of locked into like one good wide receiver and a decent tight end, but I can live with that. Fashanu, I don't love that, I'll be honest. Reed, 128 tackles. Quincy, for some reason, didn't really have the greatest finish because he had like 72 tackles by week 10. So, you would think, okay, you can almost double those numbers. Not even close, right? Not even close. Sacks, though, Quentin Williams was amazing. Everyone else was horrible. Interception, Sauce was great. Some decent numbers there for the rest of the guys, picks-wise. Carlson, not a great year. McNamara, pretty good actually. Kick return, punt return game. We got the rookies in there, including Travis Hunter. MVP goes to Mahomes. Could see, a little bit of a, Golden, rookie of the year. Reed, rookie of the year. Awesome. Huge. Guaranteed dev ups. And then Fields in the top 10 for MVP. Rushing, number 10 for Breece Hall. Wide receiver, Golden at 7. It's pretty good. O-line, no. D-line at 7, linebacker, no. I thought maybe Reed would have made it. Sauce at 6, kicker definitely not there. The other Carlson there in his place. I mean, I expected pretty bad, so that was about at expectations, if not a little bit better. So at the end of the day, it definitely could have been worse. The Colts, no way the Colts are in a Super Bowl year 1. There's no way. I'm really rooting for the Lions as a Packers fan. Damn, they killed them, though. 50-14. I mean, to be fair, we had a couple of those seasons like that early on with that Colts rebuild where, we were making the playoffs consistently. So, fair enough. Fields not going to be dev really kills me, though. That, devastates me. 78 overall, could have been star dev, 27-year-old. Now it's like, okay, I'm looking at QB, without a doubt. Golden, though. Superstar dev. What a draft pick. 7 in the second round. Who would have thought? Then we look at the defense. Billy, please. Damn it, Bowman. Reed, though, straight to superstar, and I think that was it. I don't think we had any other dev ups. Quincy, 82 overall, 14.5 mil. I can live with it, but that's why, we didn't go any higher. Great zone, good block shed, superstar dev, and it was earned. Star dev from his season, superstar dev from the Rookie of the Year award win. It wasn't a double up of the Rookie Year award, so fair enough. Bowman, 75 overall, not bad, though. We'll be looking at the D-line a little bit, I think, and then, also quarterback, but once again, I would say definitely, especially since we're an 85 overall now, I would say that exceeded expectations. I'm pretty chill with that. That's actually not bad. Did I mention I didn't think it was not bad? But as far as our re-signings go, didn't actually pay Johnson. I was just constantly, going back and forth, waiting for something to happen, and nothing really did. I'll do a 2-year 26, but if he declined it, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Also, Cisco, we did not finish the contract, which is great. What did he want? A 3-year? What was the ask? 3-year 23, and we're offering a 3-year. We're asking, we're giving a 3-year 30, and then on that evaluation, I'm going to do a 3-year 30. Okay, any more, I would have been like, yeah, see you later. Will McDonald, I mean, we got to get edge. As much as I want the realism, there's just some things that Madden you can't overcome. Simpson, losing him is actually kind of a loss, but there might be a better player in free agency, or we could try to get him back anyways. And then Josh Myers, of course, will be gone. I didn't really love the contract or the signing in real life. I don't hate the price, so that's why, but as far as the idea that he'll be some great player, I forgot to put some freaking bonus onto him. Hey, great contract for us, am I right? I suppose, though, it's not impossible for that to happen. How many contracts like that do happen where there's no guarantees? Like long-term. Obviously, we see 1-year contracts with no guarantees all the time, but 3-4 years. Because, there's a lot of kickers and punters out there. If you're, I wouldn't say a lesser known, but you are lesser known. It's either you take that risk of trying to make the roster on a base salary, no bonus, or you just aren't in the league. What are you going to do? I would take it, obviously. I'm taking the only chance I have to be in the NFL. That's the way I'd look at it. As far as what we want to do here, though, we really need edge. I'm not loving the edge here. You got Jalen Phillips, I guess, but I don't see a long-term option with him anyways. We'll look for linemen. We'll look for edge. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any of it. Put some offers on Trent Brown and John Simpson. We got neither. Now we're on Van Ginkel. Probably not going to get him either, but we'll try, and we don't get him. Broncos get Trent Brown. Broncos get Van Ginkel. Giants get John Simpson. If they would have gotten John Simpson as well, I would have went to Denver. I would have flown to Denver personally and just said, why? Why would you do that? So we're at pick 9, and we focus scouted the O-line, so we know pretty much everything we ever want to know about those guys. I really wish we would have done outside linebacker or DN, though, because there's a lot of DNs, decent bit of linebackers. Know enough about most of them, but I really don't know, dude. I don't have a player I have to have, so I'm just going to go straight to 9, and we're going to see what we're looking at after that, which, honestly, yeah, the left end, right end went, but all the outside linebackers are all still there. So unless those left ends and right ends were that good, also you have a quarterback that's still there. I scouted 2 guys that look pretty good. Douglas is one of them. Man, it's tough to pass on a guy that looks that good, but I'm going to stick it out with Fields. Otherwise, what's the point? We have a right end Levy, right end Bags. We have a left out Ford, left out McCoy. Right outside linebacker in Russell, Cassius Russell, 21 years old, 6'3", good speed, A to C finesse. You assume that's an A finesse. Both of those round 1 guys, though, for a fact they're at least 73 plus, but you kind of get that idea this high in the draft anyways. So who do you take? I like the finesse guys more, but there's no denying that Gary definitely looks better. I don't know how fast Gary is, though. Hopefully he's slow as hell. He's pretty slow. I want a finesse guy, though. We know that finesse is by far the best thing to upgrade for a pass rusher. Logan Bush is that guy. He's really fast, actually. I'm going to take Logan Bush. That's my edge rusher, number 9 overall. Come on. 16 true. Hidden Dev. There you go. I don't know who's the actual best. We'll have to look extensively throughout all these players. There's a lot of them. But that's a good draft pick. Hidden Dev, Star Dev, automatically. Great pick. We see so many normal. It's the most common normal Dev position for me is pass rusher, by far. We're going to go 9 in the second round. We could use a safety. Don't absolutely need one, though. Long story short, though, we are absolutely trading down. There's no question about it. I don't care who's there. Well, actually, I do care. I'm going to take a look to see if there's any pass rushers there. If there's still another one, because I could replace both edge. You see Ford went all the way, still there. Maybe I would do it just for the simple fact that I don't like the outlook. I really don't. I don't love the outlook of our edge situation right now. I think with the age of McDonald, we're probably going to replace McDonald with a guy we just drafted, and then hopefully Jermaine just has a crazy year. Maybe. I don't know. Really good trade from the Broncos, but can I keep this second? I want to stay in the second if possible. The Vikings are giving me that trade. I'm doing it. Kind of want a safety. I don't hate Bowman, though. That's the problem. He's a 75 overall, doesn't have dev, but one of these guys could literally be normal dev. So, you know, there's no guarantees, is the long story short. We do have a round 1 Wakefield. Problem is round 1 doesn't really do anything for me. You know, if it's top 5, sure. Round 1 could be 74 overall, which a guy that's 1 or 2 could be a 73 overall. 1 overall doesn't do it much. You know, it doesn't do much for me. Problem is, we don't have many linemen anyways, and I kind of need a lot of them. Sucks they're all 6'2", so we basically just don't have another true tackle again, unless we move AVT over there, which there's arguments to be made. Safety, how fast are these safeties? 4.48, C zone coverage, B tackle, looks good, but I think I can live with another season of what we got going on. I didn't think I would, but I think I actually am. I'm going to take Clint. Wait, actually, what about DT? What did I have for that? I'm pretty sure I have, like, just one guy. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I have literally one guy. I have freaking Burgess, who's good, not great. A finesse, C block shed. You know, he's one of the prototypicals. That's who we would take next round, I think. We have a lot of 2 to 3s. I mean, I guess Wakefield it is. I'm going to take one of the linemen. New left guard coming in. 15 true, hidden dev. I mean, pretty straightforward. And unfortunately, with no actual third-round pick, that late third we just got, what a trade down from the Vikings, is going to be what we use to move all the way to number 1, which is going to be that defensive tackle with some safeties here. It sucks we can't take them. Wish one of these linemen were at least 6'5", but they're not. Or 6'4", even. But Antoine Burgess, please. I mean, even if he is normal, we can develop him, but please. No. No, it sucks, but he's going to be a starter. He's going to be number 2. I think we go until one of the linemen remains and then at least entertain a trade up. Don't know if we're actually going to, though, because if we can get Presley here and Presley's decent, you know, might be able to slide everyone over one. Tippmann to right guard, AVT to tackle. That could happen. I think that's not a bad decision. So let's try to get to the Saints if possible, which I don't know if it's going to be at all. And screw it, we're just going to straight up trade Will McDonald. We need to pay him anyways. 5th round pick with Will McDonald. We're just going to call it a bad pick, even though in real life there's still plenty of time. Just Madden, you know. It's just Madden. That's all I can say. Hopefully this guy's hidden dev, though. Make that that trade worthwhile. 62 true. Thank you. And this guy's probably going to be terrible, but whatever, dude. 2 to 3. Maybe we get lucky with a hit in here. I doubt it, though. 311 true. Yeah, I expected to be pretty bad, but it's a 6th-round pick, so what do you want? Then we have our insanely raw edge rusher, Cedric Brothers, 153 true talent, 80 speed, a little bit of depth on the edge, why not? Then we look at a pretty damn fast wide receiver, Chris Kendricks, 274 true talent, 95 speed, 94 excel, pretty bad player, but depth, I suppose. 4-year contract with depth, and then this pick will be used on a kicker. Hey, 74 true, hidden dev, 94 kick power. See how we did in the draft? 75 overall. Left guard, 76. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that round 1 is actually pretty good. That DT's so low of an overall, though. But Logan Bush, great finesse, decent block shed, very athletic. This is a prototypical good linebacker. He's all swagged up with the arms. Look at that. It's actually kind of sick. I might copy that one of these franchises whenever I get that damn relocation. It's so slow, dude. It is such a long process. Wakefield, automatic left guard, but let's take a look at the dev anyways. They're going to be sliding everyone over one. Even though that guy we got, that lineman's only normal, I mean, I got no choice. I really don't. I don't know what else I can do with this line. Burgess, finesse, really high though, so I don't hate it. And then, of course, Presley, I do hate it. I hate it a lot, actually. He's very good. He's just run block power is not the best. Power block in general is not the best, but he's actually not bad for a normal dev lineman. But, yeah, it's just normal dev is normal dev. It's just going to be the way it is. A lot of edge rushers to look at. This is, one of those situations where I really wish I could just take a look at the dev without clicking in. Right here, I wish I could see the dev, like the olden days. He's a good player. What's the dev, though? If he's star, he's not as good as our guy, in my opinion. Especially since we took our guy several picks later. Pick 2 overall can get you a haul. Rudolph, 77 overall. Hidden dev. Looks great. Great finesse. Great power move. That guy's really good. He's got, 2 different styles if you want to kind of flip-flop or even try to just get him good at everything. Good stuff. Then you have Mr. Newbury. Very fast, good finesse. Not the best block shed, but very solid player. These edge rushers are looking really good. Really solid class for them. Superstar, okay, the best we've seen technically. Dev-ups are very far from guaranteed. Riles, another hidden development trait. Probably the wrong scheme, but that's not my job to judge. See what his dev is. Star dev. Okay, I mean, this is a hell of a run. Hell of a run. And the guy that went right before us, Wood, normal dev. The worst of the bunch so far, without a doubt. And who would have thought? It was the Falcons. The experts of drafting edge, obviously. Best edge rusher they've drafted last, probably Vic Beasley that one season. I always bring that up, but it's kind of true. Cassius Russell, top 5. Is he better than our guy? I'm going to feel so dumb. Okay, I mean, similar. I don't think you can really go wrong with either one. Our guy's a little bit faster, so it is what it is. Gary, another one of them, 75 overall hidden. He was the tall guy. He was actually way better than I would have thought he was going to be, but power move. I want finesse types. Superstar, he was better than our guy. There's no question about it. Definitely no question about it, but I still really like our pick. Levy, I think Levy's going to be pretty mid. I think he's going to be normal. He's not. He's hidden. This draft class for pass rushers was good. It was very good. I mean, a lot of stars, but still a couple of superstars sprinkled in, and a lot of stars is a good thing. It's better than a lot of normals. Winston, Bags. Winston was the bigger fella. Bags also hidden development trait. Now we're starting to kind of fall off a little bit in talent. 6'1", 76 finesse. Star dev would have been really fitting for him to be a superstar plus. And I'm like, oh yeah, fall off, huh? McCoy went all the way into the second round. Also hidden development traits. Totally. I mean, yeah, super glad we took our guy at pick 9 overall. Fantastic. I really should have been paying attention. I thought all the round ones are going to be way gone before then, but no, they were there. And our trade downs didn't really result in the best of players. Ford, normal dev. I mean, damn. Some good players in there. Also, that lineman was pretty high of an overall, wasn't he? Left tackles. 80 overall. Oh, my. He's pretty good. Is he a generation? You assume, right? I'd assume. I personally would assume. Oh! Okay, one of the very rare X-Factor linemen. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Damn, that's rare. That is not common. I like that, though. I know it's a glitch, but I like that. I kind of wish they would actually just have that in the game intentionally. Maybe they do. Maybe they'll claim it was, but I think it's cool. I mean, I don't really see a problem with it. Obviously, it's kind of dumb because there's no X-Factor abilities for those players, but it's still kind of neat. And you know what? Rodgers gone. Screw Alan Lazard. I mean, really, we don't need him. He's not even a bad player. It's just, don't really need him. Here we go. Season 2 team. We're going to rock that Colts playbook again, see where it takes us. Fields had a great season. We weren't too far out of the playoffs. Going forward, though, I mean, I guess we could use a safety, perhaps. Maybe a linebacker or two. DT, we'll see. Edge, we'll see. Safety, free safety even, maybe we'll see. O-line, definitely need a new center, I would say, but if this is the lineup, I don't hate it, right? I don't hate it. Tight end, I think I'll be fine. Wide receivers, I think I'll be fine. I mean, quarterback. So center, quarterback for offense. Defense, 2 linebackers, maybe 2 safeties, and a DT, and an edge, maybe. So 6 players on defense, maybe. 2 on offense. I mean, that's tough, but you get a couple in free agency. Who knows? Big thing is you have to pay Fields, right? So, you have to pay Justin Fields if that's somebody you want to keep, which is do I want to keep him? I mean, if we got to start here, maybe. Probably deserved it, to be fair, but I don't know. As a normal dev, 27-year-old who's not even an 80 overall, that's a tough one. $160 million. You got Gardner, you got Wilson, you got Tippmann, you got Steffens. Do you have Steffens? I think you have one more year with him. We'll have to fix that. Fields, we'll see, because that's not a bad price. It's just, is he worth the money? Do we see a future with him? We'll have to see how he's playing. I think so, though. I do think so. I'm not a huge fan that the 2 top names here, 2 of the big names, the guys you think of when you think of the Jets in general, don't want to be here. That's not a good signing. That's not a good sign. Sauce Gardner, I mean, this is a costly one, too. Probably have to go even higher than this. No, maybe not. Okay, fair enough. Tippmann, he looks like he's chill. He's happy to be here, so glad to see that. $103 million. Once again, we'll see what Fields is doing here right now. $20 million per, probably looking at $24 per realistically. 16.5. Man, I don't know. I really don't know. There's no way he takes another 2-year 40-something. I mean, if he's down, though, I'm down. 2-year 48, he took it. So, I mean, that's fine. $24 million per year for a guy that, everyone's calling a bust and a waste of time and this and waste of a pick. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, yeah, I mean, if he takes it, I'm gonna take the offer. Quincy's going to be gone But we're looking good. Even if we want to move on from Fields, it doesn't cost us that much to do so. If we win, we're in the playoffs. If we lose, we could drop from the 5th seed and out. But we win, thankfully. Let's see what would have happened at 9-8. We'd have still been in the playoffs. The Colts were 8-9. Where is that luck for me? That's all I'm saying. But I will be transparent. Did change the Packers scheme. We were like 2-4, 2-5, 2-4. 2-4, wasn't having it. Went to the Packers. We ended up doing everything here. So, yeah. That's all I can say. We lost to the Packers. They're like, you can't be us. You can try, but you will not succeed. Let's take a look at Justin Fields. Was he worth keep? Oh, my God. We'll be looking at quarterback, but we might just be in purgatory of, like, I don't know what we're going to do. Golden, pretty good season. Wilson, not very good. Corley, decent. Brittany Sewell, terrible. Well, not terrible, but not good. AVT and Fashanu both gave up 12 sacks apiece. That's tough. Rookie Bush, 10.5, 9.5 for Jermaine. That's actually not bad. Burgess, 6.5, not bad for rookie. Williams was awesome. Garner was great. Hunter was solid. Reed was good. Sherwood, a lot of tackles, 2 picks as well. Kicking was pretty bad for the rookie. McNamara, back in the punter role, pretty good. Rookie of the year, Burgess, please. I don't ask for much. I don't know. I actually asked for a lot, to be honest, and no. Oh, I forgot, even Bush. No, neither of them. That is unfortunate. Best QB, 8. Best running back, 5, climbing there. Best wide receiver, 8, dropping back. 2 in the O-line. Both those guys were starters, 5 and 7. The rookies cooked. Williams, 7 for linebacker, D-line. Linebacker sure we're at a 9. Safety, or DB at 2 and 7. And then kicker not on the list. But a playoff berth. We're in the playoffs. That's a win. Jets getting back to the playoffs. Couldn't do it with Rodgers and Devontae Adams. It's not looking good. So, hey, this is a positive going against a divisional rival, though. Come on, New York. Miami scoring 7. We get 7 right back, though. They get another 7 back. I don't like this. I really like this Dolphins stadium, though. Really wish we could do a Dolphins rebuild or a franchise on them, but they're still too good, in my opinion. 21-14. I mean, there's a chance. We're driving down right now. This could be a tie game, and it will be. 3 minutes left, though. You got to get a stop. Got to get a stop. 3rd and 12. Can't get the stop, and they will go to overtime and not kick the extra point or the field goal, whatever. Field goal. We have a chance here. Super deserved, obviously. And 4th and 10. 38-yard line. Are they kicking this field goal? Really? You're not going to kick this field goal? How far is it? 55? Kicker's 94 kick power. Kick bar is going crazy. I mean, it's not perfect, but it should be good enough. And it is. Okay, I don't know why they wouldn't kick that. Easy clap. We're moving on to the divisional round. Super deserved. I don't care, dude. I don't care. If I get cheated, I'm going to back out. They get cheated. I don't know what you're talking about. Fields, 1 touchdown, or 1 pick on 2 touchdowns. Breece Hall was pretty good. Garrett Wilson was great. What about the defense? Bush, 4 sacks. This guy could be the truth, dude. He could be the future. I mean, obviously, he is going to be our future, but he could be like one of the future goats in the league. Who knows? Really good start. Great playoff game there. 4 sacks. One of the greatest performances, edge rush-wise, sack total-wise in history, I imagine. As we move on to the next round, who we are taking on, be the Ravens. So we avoid the Chiefs. Nice. Not bad. I mean, I guess to be fair, Chiefs can't play them anyways because we're... I don't think so, right? Is it possible? I don't think it's possible because there's different seeding that would have needed to win and whatnot, and one of them would have been us, I think. I don't know. But either way, Ravens, we're an 88, they're a 90. We're actually not terrible. We're actually kind of close up to them, and that's with, a lower overall quarterback. That will not go up in dev, mind you. Pretty unfortunate, but let's see it. Who knows? Fields could be that guy. 3-0, not going to get anything. 10-0, 17-0, 17-7. We're not going away. Now we're going away. 24-7.5, not looking great. 14 points, down by 10. Huge long drive, but they get stopped. A field goal, okay, we had to punt it, so defense needs to make a crazy play here, which they will not. 3rd and 14. Okay, the offense will not get a chance because Justin Tucker decides to hit one from 54. This is going to clock us, huh? Well, that's going to be fantastic. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Is that Brennan still? I figured it would be. Can't get that ball off. 25 seconds left because 40 seconds it takes to get to the line of scrimmage. I just want to see an onside kick or something. Garrett Wilson, Matthew Golden outside. Let's get the blocks in there. Let's get Hall there, though, just to maybe pull the corner out. Who knows? Let's go to Hall early, who drops it. Good catch. Literally a bot. I mean, might as well go Golden deep just in case no one's open. I'll just force it. Oh. He's actually open. What a throw by Fields! And Golden's going to get behind the defense for a massive touchdown. What a freaking dime by Fields, though. I mean, it didn't need to be a great throw, but beautiful nonetheless. Oh, my. I mean, this thing's nice. Golden showing off that speed. Adjusted the throw. You can see the slight adjustment from the receiver there and just beat Kyle Hamilton over top. Wow. Okay, I mean, let's go for this onside kick. Who knows? Pretty impressive. Oh, nice. I can't go for the onside kick. I love this game. I forgot that that's a thing still. You skip in general, no matter if you're on defense or offense, but you skip the extra point and you can't choose anything. There's nothing to choose from. All right, best of luck to the Jets. Did they get it? Baltimore recovered it, and the game is lost. Nice try. Nice try. If Tucker didn't hit that 54-yarder, it would have been one of the craziest playoff finishes ever. Justin Fields didn't outplay Lamar, but Lamar didn't really have to do as much, seemingly, because we ran the ball pretty well, too. 2 touchdowns on the ground versus their 3. Just, don't have the team around him. Don't have the team around him, I guess. Tony Adams. Tucker did miss a kick, too. Pretty good season, actually. Won the playoff game, first playoff game, and then only lost by 3 to the Ravens. I know it's a kind of a miracle at the end there. It was technically a 10-point loss, but there was still time to get in range for a field goal, at least. It was at least a 1-possessioner, realistically. Just a little early. Just a little early in this one, I think. As the Ravens do make the Super Bowl, so it's like, hey, we get to play the Super Bowl champions potentially right away. It's kind of harsh. And they do not win, but still, they competed. They got close. DevOps. Who would have got one? Golden, maybe? No for Golden. Of course not Fields. We knew that, but it would have been awesome if you got one. Reed's now an X Factor. Cisco's now a superstar. Bush nor Jermaine Johnson went up, which really sucks. But Cisco going to X Factor Superstar is pretty cool. Reed obviously going to X Factor is amazing. Not bad. I don't know what it is, but Kareem Reed, he's a guy that's been developing pretty nicely for me. I don't really go for him often, but when we do, I feel like the 2 times we've started him, he's actually become an X Factor, fairly quickly. I don't know what it is, but he's the guy to draft. And of course, Sherwood, he's actually not bad either, 81 overall. Can't remember what we signed him to, if anything. Might have just been the real-life contract, which is pretty high, but fair enough. All right, we got to replace Quincy. Safeties, I think we're fine still. DT Burgess didn't go up to star, but he is 79, so that's fine too. Jermaine Johnson, contract was extended. Pretty good year. So, honestly, we went from needing potentially 6 things on defense to 1 with an idea to look at safety and edge. And then offense, quarterback, center, but Fields, we just paid a 2-year deal too, so we have him for 2 more years. We'll look at QB, but we're not really guaranteeing any replacements. $97 million. Quincy's actually not terrible, so just to guarantee, in case we sell at linebacker, we'll get Quincy back. He'll be a backup at the very least. Everyone else I'm kind of chilling with. And then Fashanu, I don't love the fact that he doesn't want... the problem is, if I do a 5th year here, and he goes from 85 to a 91 and needs a contract, the average per year might go up, $4 million per. So, am I really saving money by doing the 5th year? No, really not. 5th year option, in my opinion, is honestly for teams that A, can't afford the players right away, and B, if you need a little bit more time, but you like them. You like them, but you need a little bit more time. Damn! Matthew Golden got Kyle Hamilton released. That's not true, but I mean, it sure as hell looks like it, I can't lie. But Hamilton, you don't always see him in free agency, yet here he is. Buckner's an X Factor, couldn't get him there for our Colts rebuild. Brian O'Neill, I mean, I can move everyone back in. Maybe not everyone, but I can move, everyone actually, wouldn't I? I'd put everyone back to left to center and right guard. We're going the Packers route, baby. Give me some Brian O'Neill in my life. Pretty damn good tackle. Very athletic. Why wouldn't I? Nobody wants him either, so I'm chilling. Brandon Jones, would love to have him, but don't need him. We got Cisco, who's similar. Actually, a higher dev. Ceiling's already reached, though, unfortunately. But, yeah, we'll go for one. Actually, let's take a look, because I saw some other players in there. And, I kind of discredit anyone under, an 80 overall, but there's still talent at 80 overall, especially if they're young enough. Van Ness is a free agent. Hopefully he develops in real life. Kind of getting sick of it. Shamar Turner, I don't know how the hell he's here. What else do we got? Felix Anudike. Good backup, I suppose. Linebackers, not really going to see anyone youthful here. Milano, the X Factor, but yeah. That's who we're going for, Brian O'Neill, and then draft our way out of the rest. Good pick. Everyone's moving back in. All right, we're in the draft, and there is a quarterback, Cole Rollins. Doesn't look great, but he's a 1-2 talent. Elite throw power, 75 speed. Other guy's pretty mid, I'll be honest. I don't know what to do, because I don't love the quarterbacks. Don't necessarily need edge. There's some really good corners. Safety's up there. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I'm going to go to 25. If that quarterback's there, which he won't be, but if he is there, I'm going to take him. He's not great, but I think I have no choice. But damn, he's there, and I said I'm going to take him, but I don't know if I'm going to. We also have a pretty fast tight end in Stafford, 4.51. Is that the move? Brennan Stool's not the best, but I don't really need a first-round tight end, I don't think, either. You got safety. I mean, do you take quarterback? Like, it's not realistic for me to take Cole Rollins and just start him, you know? Even if he has a way higher ceiling. Fields just took us to the playoffs. What do I do? Do I take Stafford? Take Stafford, trade Brennan Sewell for a high third? I don't know. You have Edge and Dante Spellman, A power move, A tackle. I'm feeling normal dev, though. We have Jeremy Taylor, mid in the pass rush department, but very fast. The very fast linebackers I always have a lot of success with. But at the same time, Jermaine is, he just had 9.5 sacks. He's an 84 overall. So I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about what I want to do. We also have Chris Carter. Cool name, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. You know what, screw it. I'm going to take the tight end, I think. I think Stafford looks good enough, and Brennan Sewell's only a 75 overall, so Jason Stafford, please be hidden, Dev. 15 true. Of course he's normal. Of course he's normal. Nice. What a draft pick. I'm so stoked. Super lovely stuff there. I mean, in a non-realistic setting, I probably would have just taken the quarterback, start him, win Rookie of the Year potentially, and, you know, we got a guy that's just as good as Fields. But the whole point of this rebuild is kind of do a Justin Fields rebuild, and he's not playing badly enough for me to justify it, I don't think. Safety, Abdul Woods is going to be our next pick, 2 to 3. 7 true. Hidden Dev, nice. Really good draft pick there. Might even be our starting strong safety. And then this, I'll probably end up trading up for a lineman. Gunter! We've been pretty chill on the trades in this rebuild, so we'll do a 4th and a 6th to move up to the high 3rd. For the most part, we've been, pretty straightforward. Been taking a lot of players where we're kind of projected or stuck at. I think Gunter is going to be my guy here. I think that's going to be the move, right? Could actually... Oh, we actually need a linebacker. What am I even thinking? That trade-up was dumb. That trade-up was not the smart. Run block finesse. We got a really good finesse blocker here in Romero. I shouldn't have traded up. Hopefully Romero's at least a hidden dev. Okay, I feel better about it, but... Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I did day 3 linebacker, right? Let's see. If I did, that'll be the guy I trade up for. I do. Robeson. He's pretty fast, too. So let's go to the day 4. Well, day 3, but pick 4. Round 4. Linebacker's still there. That's what we're taking. He is. Eric Robeson. Very good. I mean, this guy looks like a gem. We're hoping for the best. Trade up with the Saints. Take him. Do have Quincy Williams, though, so this guy's not great. We do at least have options. Try to fit this 2 years from now in Presley for 497 from the Saints. Actually, not bad. Presley was okay for us. Just, we got better options now. Middle linebacker, Eric Robeson. That's going to be our guy. Give me the hidden. Oh, true talent 35. Yeah, he's pretty gemly. I mean, it was... I'm not going to say it was obvious, but it was pretty obvious. All right, draft recap. Tight end, good overall. Just normal dev. Abdul Woods got to start. As much as I don't hate Billy, this guy's got it all. He's a hybrid type, which is the best upgrade in my opinion for safety this year. He's a hidden dev. He's a high overall. Keep him at 42. Still star. We're not getting anything crazy going on there, but still fine. Romero, I don't know what you want to play him in the future. I don't really think there's a positional need on this team at the offensive lineman position. It's just future-proof for life. I guess right guard, maybe? I don't know. Start Ev, back up, and then Robeson. It's right out I think we need. Left out? I think it's left out, actually. Eric Robeson looks great. I mean, even his coverage is pretty good. Left outside linebacker. Maybe we get ourselves a super gem X-Factor, perhaps? Yes! I was... Dude, this guy is just so good. Like, is it even really a gem? If, like, it's obvious? What a guy. 75 overall, outside linebacker who's an X-Factor. What a draft pick that was. Can't wait till we see Rollins. Please, I mean, it's not going to change much. He's still there at number 12 in the second round. And, of course, he's in. I'm about to say, it wouldn't change much if he was normal. But, yeah, I should have taken him. I wanted to do the realism thing. Justin Fields took us to the playoffs. He was good enough. But I should have taken him anyways. Should have said, yeah, use my excuse of, well, some things are Madden, young man, and some things are not Madden. It's up to you to decide in life. Just, I don't know, something, but every other draft pick in this class that we had was pretty good, except not taking the quarterback. Here we go, season, what are we at, 3 now? Justin Fields, 80 overall. He's getting there. 80 overall is not bad, but 28 is, unfortunately. It's very bad. If he has a great season, we could bump his ratings, but I don't know if I love that idea. Wide receivers are great. Running back's great. O-line's actually pretty good. Tight end, Stafford. Not you, Burning Stool. Stafford. Might even, slap that Falcon scheme. I'm going to rock the Chiefs scheme this year. I need that tight end to get a dev up. Cornerback's great. D-line, it's good. It's getting better. 2 X-Factor linebackers. Sherwood might need to be replaced. Safeties are pretty good. It's an 87 overall team starting year 3 with the Jets. That's actually not bad. That's actually exceeding expectations once again. $129 million. All right, Fashanu. Yeah, it's already pretty damn bad as is. Warm weather state, no income tax. I don't know what they want me to do. Do you want me to just change the entire state for you? A lot of money, though. Like, he's worth it. He takes it. Okay. Fair enough. I was about to say, but that is a lot of money. Quentin Williams. Oh, my God. That is bustedly expensive, but yeah, we'll do it. Jermaine Johnson, please be playing well. 5.5. He's bound on par for that double digits. These kinds of contracts are very fair, right? Both sides, I think, are making out here. I think he could make a little bit more money, but for the most part, it's not bad for either side. Quentin Williams, 37.5, I think, per year. Is that what that was? Braylon Allen, I don't want to lose him, but I might have to. Corley, I think I'll keep because he does actually play significant snaps. Sherwood will, somebody's going to have to be a cap casualty, so I think it's going to be him. We're going to have to pay Travis Hunter next season, so we're kind of up against it a little bit. I don't want to pay, $10 million per for a lower overall linebacker unless he gets superstar. Even then, I don't know. All right, not a great start of the season, but I think we've done enough for the playoffs. 10-7. Oh, 2 losses at the end. Barely enough for the playoffs, I imagine. But let's take a look. Yeah, not a great start. Pretty good middle. 2 losses at the end, but just run-of-the-mill kind of season. Making the playoffs consistently, though. That's good. Right, back-to-back season playoffs. Obviously, now with the Chiefs scheme. Is that enough for a dev up? Hopefully. Breece Hall was not great. Whose rushing numbers are those? Fields? That's what you get rushing with the Chiefs scheme? Or is it just because, wow, really? 1 off of 1,000? Or is that just because it's Fields and he's got good rushing ability? I don't know. Wilson was pretty good. Corley was decent. Golden was decent. Blocking was pretty good, actually. Then we have the defense. Look at the pass rush. 16 for Williams, 13.5 for Bush, 13 for Johnson. Please both go up and dev. Burgess, pretty good at 7 picks. Fair enough. Robeson was pretty good. Rosenberg, he's getting a little bit better, not by much, but punting was solid as usual. All right. It's a season. It's definitely a season. Fields, number 9 for MVP. Jordan Love winning the MVP award in general. Myers, Offensive Player of the Year. We got Rookie of the Year with Stafford, worth it. And then Robeson got just robbed. I said juice, but obviously not juiced because that would mean he won. But Justice wins it over him. Always the bridesmaid with his Rookie of the Year stuff, huh? Fields, number 5, highest ranking he's had. Hall, number 3, highest ranking he's had, I believe, even though it wasn't his best season. Wilson, number 5, was good, best he's had. Wakefield and EVT. Wakefield's been great. Williams, Bush, and Johnson all in the top 10. Hoping for some dev ups. I don't ask for much. Carter, number 3 for DB. Kicker, no. But we're in the playoffs. That is certainly a progression. We're over the Raiders here by 5 overalls. Come on. Just 1 win every time. I'm feeling good about it. Here we are. End of the game. The Raiders scoring 7 right away. Okay, maybe we're not that much better than them. Got the Chiefs scheme on, mind you, by the way. 14-7. 14-7 still. 21-7. Pretty good. Still 21-7. Fourth quarter. It's okay, that's a huge stop, and that will be a win. Raiders came out the gate swinging. They scored 3 whole points after that first drive. Wow, that's impressive. Fields outplayed Douglas for sure. Breece Hall, terrible. Receiving is okay. It's a good team effort. A bunch of 50 to 60-yard guys here and there. Cole Miller got beat. Bush, Williams, Johnson, all very good. The big 3, if you will. No picks. They missed a kick. We're moving on to the divisional round. All right. And the thing is, schemes play a massive part. We will admit that. But it's also not guaranteed. Was it the Broncos rebuild we did recently where we changed the schemes, and even then, it wasn't enough. It didn't matter. And it's not like we're in the NFC for this one where there's maybe an excuse for that. We're in the AFC. And also, going against the Ravens again. We are a higher overall team this time. Maybe we'll win. End of the game. What do we got? 3-0. 7-3. Okay. I can live with it. They get another field goal. We're up by 1. Defense is trying their very hardest. Offense, please. Thank you. Breece Hall carrying. That's more yards than he had by double than last week, assuming that was him and not Braylon Allen. 21-13. If it was Braylon Allen, he's getting a contract. Oh my God, the Ravens almost did it. The Ravens almost did the thing. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Well, I guess to be fair, Lamar wasn't that bad, but yeah, these two teams, they go against each other. Quarterback numbers are pretty mid. Breece Hall, 80 yards, almost triple what he had all last game. Not really, 39 yards, but still really good. Defensively, they carried. Numbers weren't crazy, but they absolutely carried. Tucker also missed a field goal. They could have actually won the game had he hit that, and they would have had that drive there, which was really close. They almost got there in time. They just ran out of time right at the end as we're headed to the championship round with the Jets. Okay. I think we drafted pretty well throughout here, right? Like the tight end, ironically enough, the one bad draft pick we really had as we're going against the Steelers here, a little bit of Fields' revenge. The one bad draft pick we really had was the tight end who's going to be star dev minimum, probably superstar. And Fields is the one leading us to this Super Bowl, we're trying to get to the Super Bowl, this potential Super Bowl run, this playoff run. 28-10 over the Raiders. What do we have here? Where the hell are we? Ravens. Where the hell are they? There we go. Steelers by 2 over the Bills. I don't know why I was just struggling to see them. By 1 over the Titans and Texans. They are winning some close games here. This is winnable. I'm not going to feel super confident no matter who the team is, but this is absolutely winnable. Jumping forward to the end of the game. Oh, that's a good stop. I think right to left is us. We did not turn it into a score, unfortunately. 7-3. Nice defense. 10-3. Could be in the Super Bowl, dude. 13-6. I don't love it, but we're in the lead. That's gone. This is why I said I didn't love it. As Steelers drove down, they are literally smoking us right now. The fact that they're just controlling the clock, they're stopping us instantly every time. Their drives are so long. Stafford's wearing 10. I don't even want to throw to him with that number, to be honest. There goes a wide open Garrett Wilson. Or Matthew Golden, actually. All right, let's see this offense that just lost 10 yards on a penalty. Then they go nowhere. Huge play. Malachi Corley. Huge play again. These long third downs converted. 2 minutes left, 4th and 8. They get the stop. The offense run out of time, but they got a chance. Do you think the clock's running? It is. Can call a timeout this time, though, by the way. That's huge. Pretty huge there. I actually really like the play they gave me, too. Tell me Golden's not, literally wide open. He picks it off. I just got picked off by a pass rusher. I saw him drop back. I thought I could still touch pass over him, and it just did not. Well, there's that. Let's go to the overtime. I can't believe I sold that. Wait. Oh, I thought they were going left. Oh, my God, dude. Is that a stop? It is a stop from their own 7. Jets can drive down for a miraculous drive and a game winner. And they're going to score the touchdown from 93 out. 26-20. What a drive. That's trust in your quarterback. Fields, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Honestly, if we win a Super Bowl here, I'll have to see how long this video is because I want it to at least hit an hour. But if we win a Super Bowl here, dude, I don't know how you surpass that. That might be it. That might just be, you know what? That's the rebuild. We've had some 5 years, 6 years that just haven't even gotten a single Super Bowl. We've won one. We're riding off into the sunset. That's all I'm going to say. If this happens, I might. Like I said, I'll probably add the Eagles. I don't know if that's even going to happen. I'll have to see how long it is, but man, can't really beat that. Can't really beat it. There you go. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I don't know why. It's not what I want to do. I want to see how the Eagles actually got here. Getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Eagles win by 1. Eagles win by 14. Eagles win by 18. They got better and better as the playoffs go on. That does not bode well. They're going to put up 55 on us. Well, we don't have to worry about, will the rebuild be too short? Because here they go, coming in, destroying us. As the offense, Justin Fields, 82 overall star. Okay, pretty good. Could argue he probably should be an 86 overall based on how he played, but that is the scheme, I suppose. We'll just let it fly. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, yeah, Stafford. 85 overall. Jason Stafford, the best Stafford in the league by far. Superstar dev. I mean, obviously he is because Stafford's probably retired at this point in the game. What about the defense? Come on, edge rushers. At least one of you. There you go. I mean, I wanted both of them to go to Superstar, obviously, but at least one of them did. Probably would have preferred Jermaine to go up because he's the, older guy, but that's fine. As long as one goes up, it's a win. What about the DT2? No. Still really good overall, 84 overall. Cisco's an 86. Not bad, 91 overall. I could see this being a Super Bowl team. I can see it. We're better overall than the Eagles, so why not? Here we go to the end of the game. 3-0, 6-0, 7-6. Defense doing well. Just offense needs to put up some points. Come on, offense. Huge drive with nothing to show for it. I mean, this is not looking good. Oh, this is not looking good at all, dude. We just got cooked. Wow. All right, we're headed to his 4th season, I guess. Damn, that sucks. I mean, if not this year, never. Fields threw 3 picks with 0 touchdowns. Oh, my. And then Brees was terrible. Ooh, that's fantastic. Damn, that sucks. Zach Ball on 2 picks. Cooper DeJean 1. Wow. Okay. All right. Yikes. Well, that was less than I wanted. It's worse than I was hoping for. Ooh, that's bad. That's real bad. Take a look if we had any retirements. I don't think so, but you never know. Justin Tucker retires. No, all backups, all mentors. Resignings, which I think we took care of. Oh, there's Stafford. Now he actually is retiring, so the other Stafford was. So Hunter will go for that 5th year. Can we get a 1 year on Sherwood for like 12? I'd do a 1 year 12. He took it. Okay, I'm a little surprised by that. Nice, we'll take that contract. Allen, I really don't want the team to fall apart. We just made the Super Bowl and can't believe he left us. Carter's a star dev. I mean, he's not a bad player, so if he wants a 1 year 6, I'm down. I'm just throwing money at everybody at this rate. I want to be liked. Quincy's finally gone, though. Everyone else, don't really need to worry about it. $55 million. Problem is, if you want to keep Fields again, another time forward, then you're going to have to pay a lot of money. Quarterback, I'm going to look at it, but I can't see how entering year 4, 82 overall, star dev, just got you to a Super Bowl, you replace him. I just don't see how that happens. Offensively, we don't need anything. I mean, maybe you're looking at replacing O'Neal, I suppose. Defensively, linebackers, DT, you don't even need to worry about. So, at this point, the team can only get better through just playing. And us in the draft are just future-proofing, not really drafting for starters. But let's take a look at free agency. Maybe he has a guy. Maybe they have a guy. Gibbs, cool, don't need him. Terrion Arnold, cool, definitely don't need him. McConkey, cool, don't need him. Campbell, could use him, but don't actually need him. There's not really anyone we need here. So, with that being said, I think we save our money and head to the draft for, once again, the future proof. All right, we're in the draft pick 31. Oh, so I scouted a couple of players. I scouted a safety, a left guard, and a running back. I did not think this running back was going to be that good. I just saw, 4.27 40. I'm going to scout him. I need a backup running back. He's still here. He's mine. He's ours. Pick 2 true talent. Hidden dev. We've got a great backup. Didn't quite get Gibbs, not that we were trying to get him in this one, but we've got ourselves a different type. We got a rookie Gibbs. Not as good, but, maybe he's generational. Pick 2 overall. I mean, could be 78 to 80, perhaps, if we're lucky. Next picks, I mean, we got, DTs and all that. We had DN kind of scouted. We'll go to 31 in the second round. I mean, there's not really much we need at all. So, pick 31 running back. Luxury pick, if you will. We have that left guard who wasn't even that great. We have Gallery, who actually looked pretty good. 5'9", 21 years old. Not the fastest, but, maybe an option. Maybe something you want to do. DT, I think I'm fine on, honestly. Linebacker, I could use. The problem is you're better off just drafting a linebacker that's a rookie and just developing them from there. I mean, really any of the positions, going for a rookie and then starting them right away is your best bet. But you also do need to draft somebody. So I guess with this pick, I would look at lineman. McLaughlin does look pretty good. We're silver. Obviously I scouted him for the height. Finesse type block. He does look like a tackle. I guess. I don't love this pick. 68 true. I can learn to love it. Pretty damn good pick, actually. Let's move down. I think we had a day 3 in there somewhere. Somebody was a damn day 3. I don't know who, but somebody. Should have someone here. 2 linebackers, actually. Speaking of linebackers, they're both pretty fast. Not the fastest, but pretty fast. McFadden's probably going to be the guy you go for, but let's see. Block Shed, both pretty mid. A and C. I mean, I guess Ross is the better of the two. 22-year-old Kevin Ross looks pretty fast, but probably won't be. 83 true. Hidden Dev, really good change direction, pretty damn fast. Okay indeed. I mean, I don't even need that linebacker, let alone another one. I was going to trade up for the other one. I don't need to. I think we're going to go unrealistic, but in a non-cheesy way. We're going to trade these picks down. Why would I do that? Shouldn't even be in the game. Terrible coding. It's terrible. Cardinals give me a 4th and a 6th next year, so that's technically the best trade I got. I'll trade the rest down, and we'll see the draft results. I think we did pretty well, even though we didn't need anybody. All right. Ooh, 81 overall. Let's take a look at these ratings. Juke's pretty good. Spin's pretty good. Change direction's pretty good. Trucking's okay. Stiff arm's, yeah. Speed and all that. I don't see this as a generational, but I see him as a damn good player. I'll tell you that much. All right. Sorry, Braylon Allen, but you've been replaced. I like number 32 on a running back. Star Dev, yeah, I expected Star. Maybe got lucky with Superstar, but no, Star Dev. George Silver, future right tackle, I guess. A little bit more of a finesse blocker. Fits perfectly as a right tackle. Got the perfect build. Maybe we get a Superstar. Maybe we get lucky. We do! Nice! That's massive! Okay, 2 to 3. I mean, it doesn't necessarily prove anything wrong, but it doesn't also prove that they're not a good player. 2 to 3 is good anyways, to be fair, but fair enough. Kevin Ross. Star Dev, thought maybe we get lucky there. I don't love 96 on him, but fair enough. Then we took some random center. No one we really wanted outside of that. I think we had a good draft. 89 overall for year 4. I mean, we got to the Super Bowl last year. The problem is, even though you're kind of thinking of like a linear experience, like, hey, that's probably going to win a Super Bowl now. Following, a Super Bowl trip, now they're even better, technically. But a lot of my experience is we go to the Super Bowl, and then we just completely miss the playoffs. So hopefully that's not the case. Oh, that would be so bad. $91 million. Oh my God. Reed is gone. Golden, $90 million for him. So now the money's a problem. Now we're dying. Okay, fantastic. Got the contract to Golden. Reed is almost certainly gone. Cisco is going to be gone. Fields. What? Is it because he's like hitting a threshold with his age? He's not having a fantastic season, but a 3-year, $19 million deal is literal theft. Literally theft. Even if he's a backup, I don't care. 3-year, 30, I'll do a 10 mil per year for him every day of the week. That's insane. Brennan Sewell's gone. Sherwood probably gone. O'Neal, we could probably pay. We'll have to see, though. I'll do a 1 year now, and if he takes it at that evaluation, that's fine. But we do have that superstar right tackle. We can spend about 20 to 30. Who is that on, though? It can't be this linebacker, dude. $25 million. I'll do it 1 year because, we'll be in a 5th-year situation, but thank you. What a guy. That is a terrible contract for him, but we'll take it. $33 million left. Everyone else is gone. This is our window. We had a little bit of an iffy start, but we finished really good. Unfortunately, though, we're 13-4 without the bye week, so that's fantastic. Get to play the Ravens week 1, too. We're going to lose that game. Feel really sad about it, but yeah, one hell of a finish. Second half of the season was pretty damn good. I mean, the whole season in general is good, but the second half was great. A lot of wins in a row there. Fields, 34 touchdowns, 14 picks, 4,400 yards. Hall was best season he's had. Wilson's an X factor, I think. Stafford might go to X factor. Golden was good. Corley was good. Blocking was really bad, actually. About 10 sacks per person. Burgess out of nowhere, 17 sacks. Bush with 10, 9 for Williams, 8.5 for Johnson. A little regression from everyone else, pretty much. Garner with 7 picks. 3 picks for 2 other guys combined. 3 guys got a pick on this team, which combined for 10 total. Rosenberg, best season yet. Punter McNamara was amazing. We're in the playoffs. As long as you make the playoffs, you can always have a chance. No MVP. No even close to MVP. Defense Player of the Year number 2. That kind of sucks. Would have been a guaranteed dev up. Could have went straight to Superstar. Should at least hit Star, though. Best running back 2. Best quarterback at 10. Wide receiver at 6. O-line not on the list. Surprising. Burgess number 2. Linebacker no. DB yes. Kicker number 2. A lot of number 2s in this one, unfortunately. Hopefully we don't number 2 the bed in a moment here when we take on the Ravens. We're 3 overalls higher than them, but that means almost nothing in Madden Sim. Going to the end of the game, 7-0. 7-7. It's a snowy one, of course. Both teams used to it. 10-7. Nice touchdown before half. Almost one for them, though. It's an 11-point game. It's a 18-point game. 28-10, 35-10, 35-17. It's looking pretty promising. 35-17. We're moving on to the divisional round. I mean, I wasn't surprised, but also you never know. Fields finally has a good game against the freaking Ravens, by the way. Lamar Jackson, 2 rushing touchdowns, but yeah, the Fields, unbelievable there. Golden, 3 touchdowns. Really good performance from him. Quentin with a sack. Not really much in the pass rush department. Slow to get off the line, I guess, at the weather. We are headed to the divisional round where we are facing the Bengals. Man, it's always the gauntlets, dude. It's always the gauntlet teams. Who do they even beat? They beat the Browns. Okay, they only had to beat the Browns. That's not that bad. Then you have the Chiefs and the Broncos. Oh, man, don't let the Broncos beat me. Could you imagine the Broncos beat us when I couldn't even get to the championship? Did we even get to the championship round? I don't think we did. That would be such an embarrassment. Going to the end of the game, winner faces either the Chiefs, which I don't want to face, or the Broncos, where the embarrassment could be just traumatic for us. 10-7, 17-7, 17-10, 24-10, 31-10. Okay, smoked them. Smoked them. Nice. Not bad. Won by 21 points. Fields, another great performance. 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Almost doubling the yards of Burrow. Breece Hall was okay. Golden's been killing it. Stafford, great performance. Tittman gave up 3 sacks. We're not used to our players being the ones giving up the majority of the sacks by this point. Usually at this point of the rebuild, it's us cooking everyone. But no, they kind of cooked our linemen. I really don't know who we're hoping to see. I suppose Broncos. I suppose. And no, it is the Chiefs. Fair enough. 14-3, 13-4. Let's do it. Going to the end of the game, the Chiefs looked like they tried to score a touchdown. Couldn't. 7-0 for this Jets team. 14-0. 14-7. Huge halftime score there. Come on, Jets. We're looking good. 21-7. We're using their scheme. It's like, Daddy? 35-14. Was it 34 No, they didn't. Okay, 35-14. What a performance. Looking pretty promising. Mahomes got clapped. We threw 2 picks, but it's not as bad as Mahomes had it, obviously. Fields also had a rushing touchdown, so that's basically 5 touchdowns for him. His first game throwing a pick. 2 of them, to be fair, but unbelievable playoff run so far. I guess the scheme can carry anyone. I mean, Fields is really not that good of an overall. He's got like 83, 84 at the best right now. Not even superstar either. Heading to the Super Bowl. Oh, the Packers. The Packers, huh? Packers-Rams. 17-10. Is that what we're saying here? 17-10. What was this game? Like a lot of picks? It's not a lot of scoring. Who's this? Rollins, our quarterback. So, I mean, Fields got us to the Super Bowl before the Rollins could get his Rams to the Super Bowl, I suppose. Arguably. Kind of. Not really, because his Fields here longer. Either way, the Packers, final team, DevOps. None, unfortunately. Not even Wilson. 83 overall for Fields. Defensively, Sherwood finally goes to superstar. That's something. It's not amazing, but it's something. 84 overall superstar. He's still young enough. Glad we kept him around. Tackle leader in the NFL. Well, here it is anyways for all of the marbles. Super Bowl versus the Packers. Could you imagine that would have happened like during the Rodgers years? That would have been insane. Here we are, end of the game. The Packers scoring 6 out the gate. Weak bounce back with what should have been a touchdown. Didn't get it. We got one after the stop. They get a field goal. It's a 2-point game. Halftime score. We will be still down by 2. 16-7. The Packers have the most elite defense ever of all time, apparently. Offense driving down. They will score the touchdown. They get the extra point. 3-point game, 3rd and 10. We get the stop. Offense just needs any points at all. They'll drive down. They get the touchdown. It'll be a 5-point game. The Packers have a chance. They have to punt it. If offense can stay on the field, they win the Super Bowl. And that is exactly what they're going to do. The Packers defense, man, it held up pretty well. But the Packers offense, when it's all said and done, could not clutch up. And the Jets are Super Bowl champions. There's that rookie safety. 21-16, not a very good performance, but it's enough to win the Lombardi away from the team whose coach is named after. I don't even know if I got through that sentence properly. Of course, even more so, Justin Fields is the one to do it. You know, there would be Bears fans that'd be like, yeah, I'm so happy for Fields, even though pretty much all of them, like, kicked his ass out the door on his way out. Let's be real. But yeah, it would still be something. The Packers fan, it would still feel a certain type of way. Fields two interceptions, but yeah, it's just ironically enough, Love technically outperformed them, sort of. They just didn't score as many passing touchdowns. But you would still be like, well, Fields beat him. Lol, got you. Which would be fair. It's true. McKinney with a pick, McAllister with a pick. Wasn't enough. It would have been, they would flip it like, well, 2 interceptions was enough to win. Damn, you trash. And there you have it. The Jets are Super Bowl champions with Justin Fields. Who would have thought? I really didn't think we were going to pull this one off, but we did. I felt like it was a win because all those playoff wins, but we didn't actually, I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen. But it did. It did. Let's take a look at the team, though, as we head out of this one. Year 4 Super Bowl win. Who would have thought? Garrett Wilson, 94 overall, looking really good, super talented. Great player, obviously. Breece Hall, did he get 99? He did not. He's just morale is through the roof. Matthew Golden, what a draft pick that was. Didn't need to look at the wide receiver position outside of maybe like a slot, which even then we kept Corley there the whole time throughout this rebuild, which is great. I mean, that's, you solve a position like wide receiver right away and you don't have to look at it at all for the rest of the thing. Then we look at Mr. Breece Hall, who is a 94 overall. He's pretty high, pretty good. Truck, stiff arm, not bad. And then obviously juke spin, super fast, super good. What else do we have for our running backs? Reynolds, 84 overall, didn't even play. Didn't even get enough snaps, even close, but didn't even get enough snaps to reveal his dev, which we know is star, obviously, but he is very good. Could even be the heir to the throne, right? 27 for Breece, about to be 28. He's only got 2 years left in him, probably. Fields, though, deep accuracy isn't great, but threw that perfect ball to goal, and that was a freaking dime. Short and medium accuracy, pretty good. Throw power, decent. Pretty good ratings outside of deep, which, fair enough. Who cares? The NFL, I wouldn't say is going away with the deep ball, but the teams that win the most are the teams that throw the ball efficiently short, right? So it doesn't really matter. Great athleticism. Stafford kind of deemed it as a bad pick. It actually turned out to be a great pick. Pretty cool stuff. Wakefield, though. I mean, this guy was at the top of the best lineman award wins like every single season. And it's weird because he's not a very good run blocker. And I guess that makes sense because if you put everything into pass blocking, you're not going to allow sacks, and that's how they determine best O-line. Actually, not a bad idea. Fashanu, we'll take a look at because he is like kind of the lineman you want to see how he develops down the line. Feels like a guard more than a tackle with those power blocking ratings, but he's a good tackle, I suppose, even though he hasn't really played well. Take a look at the defense now. Mr. Andre Sisco, 87 overall. I really never thought he would even get that close. Good stuff. 89 zone coverage. Superstar Dev. Didn't think he would get a Dev up, that's for sure. Then we look at the strong safety. Mr. Woods, 83 overall. Abdul Woods. Gave Billy Bowman a chance. Didn't really take advantage of it. Never got to star. Never really developed that well. He was good. He went up in overall, but just not elite, right? 79 overall for a while now. Kareem Reed, you're going to be losing him after this season. We got him on a 1-year 26. He's so good. Coverage is amazing. Block shed's okay, and then obviously not the fastest, but ridiculous coverage, which I don't know how that even works, right? Like in real life, I get it, but not in coverage ratings do not matter if you're that slow at linebacker. Eric Robeson, unbelievable block shed, pretty damn good zone coverage, X factor out the gate, obviously was going to develop well. Then we have the middle linebacker, Sherwood, 84 overall superstar, Jamian Sherwood, 85 hit power, 80 zone coverage, pretty good man coverage, pretty good block shed. Then we have the cornerback, Sauce Gardner. He's been a 99 overall for a little bit now, 28 years old. He's getting up there in the age, 99 man, 99 zone, press, play rec. Catchings in the 80s. I mean, 99 awareness. He's really good. He's really hard to throw against, obviously. And then we have Travis Hunter, who might have made the thumbnail. I mean, not even made it. He would have, but maybe even made the title. 94 overall, 97 man. Talked about, could play wide receiver for us if we down the line needed him to. But we didn't need him to. Matthew Golden and Garrett Wilson easily held it down. D-line, obviously, Logan Bush took off, never looked back. This is why you want finesse rushers, right? I mean, if I can try to find one of the other guys, if I can remember their name, I want to look at their development because I guarantee they're not as good as him if they were power. We'll have to take a look. Jermaine Johnson, pretty good. Power guy once again, so base ratings across the board aren't as balanced. Then you have Burgess, who finally gets the star dev. He was going up and overall pretty nicely every season, though. Those tackles for a loss were kind of carrying him down the line. Then we have Quentin Williams, who, of course, was very good throughout. Had a little bit of a wavering season last year, but or this season, I suppose. But very good, obviously. Just, 92 plus and all of the ratings that matter for a defensive tackle. Then we'll take a look at kicker, because Rosenberg was one of those lower overalls that developed. 96 kick power, 85 accuracy, 71 awareness. If I can find one of those edge rushers, I'm going to do it. I can't remember his name, dude. There was one that was like an 82 overall power move guy. He's like really good power move. I think he was outside linebacker. I don't know if we're going to be able to find him, though. It wasn't Carter, was it? No, that's Abdul Carter. I don't really remember. Well, I mean, we can look at the overalls, and we'll be able to tell you that they're not as good as our guy, right? Robeson's actually one of the best outside linebackers. So, yeah, I mean, either way, maybe that was actually him right there. McCoy as I backed out. Either way, when in doubt, choose the finesse guy. That's all I can say, especially if you're going to just auto-sim the upgrades for archetypes, which will be finesse, speed rusher. Just do finesse. Regardless, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I appreciate continued support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays, for non-Madden content. And that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Let me know what team you want to see next. We'll probably be back tomorrow on the second channel, PKR Plays, with It Takes Two Part 2. It's been a really fun series, and I think it's pretty good. So let me know if you guys check it out, what you think. And that's about it. Let me know what team you want to see next, like I said, and really that's all we've got till Tuesday. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya. And once again, shout out to all the members of the channel, especially brand new member Brandon Wallner. Appreciate you a ton for joining the member squad club. Is there anything cool we can call it? The members gang? I feel like just like some influencer that's going to sell you like some green tea that's supposed to make you become Superman. I don't know. Regardless, appreciate you for joining. And, for anyone in general that's a member, check out the members exclusive rebuilds if you haven't. Of course, if you're not a member, you're thinking about becoming one, click the join button in the description below, or the just the join button. Click it and all the details will be in there. Regardless, member or not, appreciate y'all for watching, and see ya. Thank God I didn't blunder that outro, am I right?